So wisdom starts at a fear of God. It is, at its core, receiving the gospel by faith. That's wisdom. The gospel's greatest work is saving the wretched sinner, but it also has a work in that it capitalizes on the trials and struggles of the life of a believer in bringing about a greater good through the struggles that are presented. The gospel, in the Greek euangelion, also we call it the good news, is nothing in this life goes to waste. Even the items that are pressing and hard, they come to a full fulfillment in the plan and the will of the Father, because He has promised that He works all things to the good of those who are called according to His purpose. We submit ourselves to the plan because we reverently respect and fear a holy God, and because we trust Him. That through the wisdom of God, revealed in the person of Jesus Christ, nothing that we face in this world ever goes to waste. He uses it all, even the worst of the worst. Every trial, every problem, every struggle is used for the kingdom and by the kingdom, and ultimately to the benefit and the good of every person involved. How? I don't know. We don't need to know how. We don't have to know how. Because of faith. Hebrews 11:1. Now faith is the assurance of things hoped for, the conviction of things not seen. I don't have to understand how God uses all of the junk that I go through to the good. I just know that He does because He said it. And my faith says I don't need to know all of the periods and the question marks and the explanation parts in this story. I don't need to know how this is all going to turn out, because God said it's all going to turn out, and there I just take Him at His word. That's faith. I can't see the end. I can't see the why behind this problem. I can't see the why behind this struggle. I can't see the good. It doesn't matter. You don't have to. Let that cure your anxiety. You don't have to understand. We're not required to understand. We're not required to know. Now, we're still human, and I get it. Our flesh is tempted in the middle of our problems and our trials to cry out, God, why me? God, why this? God, why? But we have to be careful. Asking the question why, though it is human, is not a fear of God. Asking God why is actually a prideful taunt to the living God, questioning His will and ultimately taking our eyes off of faith. Rather, instead of saying, God, why, we should turn that intentionally and say, God, give me wisdom because I lack it. I lack wisdom that I need.